The topic of this video is very near and dear to my heart because it is how I met my husband. In this video, we are going to talk about how to appropriately approach a woman at the gym. By the way, my name's Blaine, I'm a dating coach for men, and welcome to my channel. There are plenty of people out there who say you cannot approach a woman at the gym and you can't meet a significant other at the gym, but I absolutely disagree with this. Not only because I met my husband at the gym, but also because the gym is a great place to meet someone that you know shares similar values, you know you have things in common, whether it's going to the same gym or enjoying the same workout class, and you have a built-in conversation starter. So as long as it is done appropriately and you pay attention to the signs that she is or isn't interested, it can absolutely be a wonderful place to meet somebody. The first rule of approaching a woman at the gym is do not interrupt her workout. The same way you would think it was weird if a stranger approached you when you were mid-set or when you were running on the treadmill, girls do not want to be approached while they are working out. Not only does it feel disruptive, but she also might not feel her cutest when she's dripping sweat and trying to get after it. With this in mind, a good general rule of thumb is do not approach her on the gym floor. She's more likely to be in the middle of a workout, she's less likely to feel cute, and she probably has her headphones in, and headphones in are a universal sign of I don't want to be bothered. This isn't to say it's never okay to approach a woman on the gym floor. If you have made eye contact and smiled at each other, or you're sharing a weight rack and alternating back and forth, that can be a good opportunity to say hello and assess the situation. But for the most part, you want to avoid it. Instead, look for opportunities off the gym floor, like that could be before or after her workout, filling up her water bottle, or at the smoothie bar, or maybe when she's just entering or about to exit the gym. A lot of gyms have lobbies where people might hang out and congregate. This is a great place to hang out, check a few emails before or after your workout and meet some friendly faces. To increase the chances that she's receptive to chatting with you, create a nonverbal connection first. So make eye contact and smile. Her reaction will tell you everything you need to know about whether or not it's appropriate to approach and she's open to chatting. If you make eye contact and she looks back at you, or you smile and she smiles back, these are good signs. Likewise, if you make eye contact and she looks away and doesn't return the eye contact, or she doesn't smile and walks the other direction, these are signs that she might not be open to chatting that day or ever. Just remember, do not stare at her. If she notices you looking or staring at her throughout her workout, it is very likely it will make her feel uncomfortable. When you do approach her, it can be as simple as saying, hey, I've seen you here before, so I wanted to introduce myself. Or, I think we made eye contact on the floor, so I wanted to come and say hello. Or if you took a fitness class, what'd you think of that instructor? Have you taken her class before? Or, damn, that class was hard. What did you think? Okay, so let's say you've worked up the courage to approach her and you've broken the ice. Now you want to build up some friendly rapport. Do not ask her for her phone number the first time you've chatted. The gym or a workout class is likely a safe space for her, and she doesn't want to have to be avoiding men who have approached her and asked her out left and right. So like I said, that first time you chat with her, just focus on introducing yourself, having a pleasant interaction, and then you can enthusiastically say something like, it was great to meet you, I look forward to seeing you around, and go on your way. You increase the likelihood of successfully sparking romance 100x if you wait until the second, third, or even fourth or after time you have chatted with her before you ask her out. This is because you're showing awareness that the gym isn't someplace that women necessarily want to or expect to be hit on. And it shows that you aren't desperately asking for a girl's number at the gym before you have established there is a real connection. Once you've chatted with her a few times, and this isn't just chatting to chat, but you've chatted and you have established that there's some connection, that she seems to want to be chatting to you, that you have a few things in common, that you might have some inclination that she's single, then you can ask her out. You can keep it simple and say something like, I enjoy running into you at the gym and you have great energy. What would you think about grabbing a drink sometime? Or better yet, if you have connected about something specific as you've been getting to know her, like you both love taco trucks, then you can ask her out even more specifically. In this case, you might say something like, well, now that I know you also love taco trucks, what would you say about checking out my favorite one with me this Friday? The most important thing to remember once you've asked her out is that you must follow the one strike rule. In case you haven't heard of the one strike rule before, it is an HR policy that a lot of companies like Google and Facebook have. That is, you are allowed to ask somebody out one time and one time only. If they do not clearly reciprocate at that point, do not ask again. And this is absolutely true for any place that you meet a woman that she might feel uncomfortable saying no, or you're going to have to see her on multiple occasions. This simply means you get one shot at asking your crush out. And if she does not enthusiastically reciprocate, then you need to drop it and not ask again. When I say enthusiastically reciprocate, this means if she says something like, oh, I would love to, but I'm really busy right now, that is a strike and you should move on. And to this point, if she is not enthusiastically engaging in conversation before you ask her out, you should skip it and not ask her out altogether. And this is true whether you're approaching a woman at the gym or at a party or at a bar. If she is not giving you signs that she is interested, don't ask her out. Another important note for approaching women and meeting women at the gym is that group fitness classes facilitate this a lot better than just an open gym scenario. At group fitness classes, there is a sense of community, and there's also oftentimes a built-in meet and greet. Like the instructor will say, high five the person next to you, or say hello to the person next to you. You also have a built-in conversation topic before or after class, simply asking if they've been before, what they thought of the class, or if they know that instructor. So to summarize what we've learned here, don't interrupt her workout, do build friendly rapport before you ask her out, and absolutely follow the one strike policy. Okay, I hope you found that helpful, and let me know in the comments what location I should cover next for approaching women, and maybe if you want to hear the story about how my husband successfully approached me at the gym. And most importantly, tap that subscribe button so you are the first to know when I post new videos weekly. Happy lifting!